Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brothers, I come all the way from East London to South. This masjid is very beloved to me. Let's start that salam again, inshallah, please. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. You see, the energy is here. Wallahi, growing up in East London and going through the trials and tribulations of being someone who was young, growing up in those areas where it was very difficult because there was not much multiculturalism. We were kind of in a bubble of a lot of Asians and not around people from different colors and creeds and, different parts of the world. So growing up in those areas was always difficult. And one thing that I remember when I was about 19, 20 years old, everyone used to talk about a masjid. And wallahi, this is the truth. People used to talk about a masjid, and they used to talk about a masjid in Lewisham. And we never came here. We never met Imam Shakil, we never met anybody too young to travel out of South London, because we used to think from east to go to south is going to take a whole day. That's what we used to think when we was younger. But it's only when we started coming here, we actually realized the love and the brotherhood that, mashallah, tabarakallah, that you guys have got with each other. And wallahi, the advice that I would give every single one of you is don't lose that. Don't lose that. It doesn't matter what walk of life you've come from and what culture, whether you were born Muslim or not Muslim, whether you became Muslim in your later years of your life. Don't ever lose that brotherhood that you have amongst yourselves, because once it goes, it's very difficult to get it back. It's very, very difficult. Me growing up in the 80s, alhamdulillah, Allah blessed me to be able to play football to a quite high standard, to a quite high level. And now I think my journey is at that stage where I want to give something back. And I'm working for that journey, inshallah. So I have my own business. I'm in construction myself, but my journey in football and young kids is always going to be there. That I want to maybe one day be able to empower these children or to enable them to reach those heights that they think that they can't reach. And for that is something that we spoke about earlier. We need support. Okay, and you know where that support's going to come from? Does anyone know? Ultimate from Allah, but where else? From yourself. Because when you have young children, it's very difficult to bring them up in the right way, on the right path. Whether they're studying Islam or they're playing football or they're playing any sport or they're doing well in education, it's very difficult. I have children of my own and they're, alhamdulillah, a lot older now. So my advice to every single one of you is to support your children, no matter what they do. Whether they're just going to play in the park and they just want to do kick-ups with you, support them. If they're going to school, support them. Because it's a very, very important thing, because you genuinely are their hero. You are their heroes. We are their heroes. I was telling Imam Shakil upstairs that my father passed away when I was very young. I lost him at the age of 7. So my hero was my mom. She was my father. She was my mom. So don't lose that. Don't lose that. Whatever you do, don't lose that. If you have young children, if they could be young, they could be old. They could be same height as you. They could wear shoes bigger than yours, but they're still your children. Just keep supporting them and keep that network going, inshallah. If you support them, inshallah, there's going to come a time when you will be gone and they will have their own children and they'll do the same thing for them. Jazakallah khair for your time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.